Hey guys, for today's video, I am going to be filming my what I got for Christmas video, and I have a lot of beauty products here I'm excited to share with you. A lot of things that I had picked out, and then I do have some other things that I will show you guys at the end. And I am filming in my bedroom today. I got ready in the room I'm normally in, which is Landon's nursery where my vanity is, and I am filming in our bedroom because he is sleeping now, and I'm going to hope that this works and I can get the lighting to work so that I can continue doing this. It'll make things a little bit easier for me. Our wall is like a very weird light gray color, which I feel like doesn't work the best with my skin tone. I did try putting up this rose gold sequin backdrop and it made me look very olive tone, very green. So it's really frustrating when I'm trying to do things to improve and it's not working. I have a ring light that I need to play around with some more because when I used it, it made my videos look worse. So it's so frustrating. And then one more thing before we get into it. I have a winter giveaway going on. If you have not entered yet, please go check it out and enter. But if you have entered, also please go back to that video and see if your comment is still there. YouTube is deleting comments that have an @ symbol attached to a username, which is very irritating, and unfortunately they're not even sending those comments to my to be reviewed, they're just deleting them, which is so infuriating for many reasons. But literally every single day there is some porn comment on at least one of my videos because those bots leave the comment in such a way that it gets past, you know, whatever should be catching it. Those don't even go to be reviewed, but all of your guys' giveaway entries were deleted. Explain that to me. Really? Explain it to me. So you can do a couple different things. First off, please leave a comment, again, just with a video suggestion. You can leave your username for Instagram with no @ symbol, or you don't have to leave your username at all. I totally get it at this point, and I want to make sure you guys, I'm seeing your comment to put you in my random drawing for the prize. So definitely, whether you have or have not already entered, please go to that video and enter. So without further ado, let me show you what I got for Christmas. I got all beauty products. That is still all that I want. And I picked out a lot of high-end things that I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy myself, even though you guys know I do buy a lot of high-end makeup. I chose some real fancy things and I'm very excited about it. So starting with eyes, the first thing I got, I'm so excited about. This is the Holiday Duo from Auric of their Smoke Reflex, which are their little shadow duos. And I bought this, or my husband bought it for me, the day that it launched because I was for sure that this would sell out by Black Friday. It didn't. I had to pay for shipping, and the sale they had for Black Friday was no shipping. And I think it would have saved like $6 to $8, which would have been great. Also, I don't know why shipping was so high because their warehouse is in the US, even though Sam's a Canadian YouTuber. Anyway, these are hella expensive, but I'm very excited to try them. So this first shade is Entice, which is the olive color. So when I saw this one in person, I was like, yikes, because that base is very dark. So you have a cream shadow on the bottom, the sparkly shadow topper on the top, and this is what this color looks like. It's a very shimmery white that has like a bit of a green undertone to it, and I was like, wow, that is so light to go with that shade. But when I've seen them swatched together, it does end up looking like a golden olive. I hope it looks that way on me because this, again, was very expensive, and I saw it in person, was like, I don't know about that, but I think she picked like the perfect tones to be Christmas colors, like very nice wearable shades. You guys know I love an olive, and I also love a cranberry burgundy, which would be the other color called Disrupt. I'm excited for her to release some more things this year. I'm not going to get any of like the Glow Lust liquid illuminator primer things. I don't need that. So here is Disrupt. Oh my gosh, is that everything or what? Then for the topper eyeshadow, look, okay, so right there it's a little warmer, then you see the hot pink. Like, this is so stunning. It really is like a hot pink flash and then like an orangey base color. Very pretty. I'm especially excited for that shade. I'm kind of nervous for the formula for some reason, but I think it will be fun to play around with, and like this feels like luxury to me. I also love this packaging. Do I need this box? No. Am I going to keep it? Absolutely, especially if the insert comes out. If the insert doesn't come out, then I guess I should probably pass it on, huh? Then we have 4 eyeshadow palettes. The first being the Natasha Denona Mini Metropolis palette. This came with a little mini brush, but it was still the $25 price. And the brush looks like this. It's just like a little blending brush. I'd probably use this in my crease. Reminds me of the Sigma E35, I believe. And then, oh, girl, don't you break it. Here is the mini palette. I actually have Metropolis on my wish list. I don't know that I need that one though, but maybe next year. So I'm very excited for these 3 shades. I think I'll use them a ton. These 2 right here are so boring. If there's only 5 shades in here, we don't need a brow bone color. We don't need a blending out shade. We don't need that. Come on, give us something fun. I'm fine pulling in another shadow. I don't need a matte cream from Natasha Denona. I'm using my Wet n Wild and that works perfect. I don't need this, and I don't love like the coolness of that brown. So yeah, I'm gonna be using these 3 shades. I mean, I'll use this one. I'll try to use this, like, but the other 3 shades I like a lot, and I do not have original Metropolis, but I do feel like this is like a little bit of a bummer because of those 2 shades. Aren't they boring? They are, right? Okay. But hopefully the quality is just as lovely. I don't have all of the mini palettes, and I'm glad. I feel good with the ones that I have that I've released so far, of course. Then, of course, I had to buy this. It is the holiday palette from Huda Beauty. And when I say holiday, I mean like she releases a big palette every holiday season right before the VIB sale, which is genius of her to wait until right before that time. And it's also kind of her to not wait until right after the sale like some other brands do. And this is the Rose Quartz palette, which is a beautiful cool tone palette. Unfortunately, we do have one of those disgusting wet slimy shadows that everybody hated. So Huda definitely put it in this year just for it to be talked about, because literally no one enjoyed it. If she watched one review, she would have known that. But I was not going to get this palette at first because I was worried it was going to be too gray. I do not like cool tones that are gray. I like them that are more pink, more purple. And really it's like this is the gray shade in the palette, but everything else like I can totally work with undertone wise. This is a little gray too, but it still has a little pinky to it. So I am very excited for this. I think the quality of her big palettes are excellent, but these are really expensive. This was $67, where a Natasha Denona midi palette is $65. So definitely consider that. And like, if you buy the Hudas and you think Natasha Denona is too expensive, girl, data same. Go get yourself some Natasha Denona. Speaking of, I did get the Glam face palette in the light shade. I am so excited for this. So you guys have all seen this by now, I know. So you have a cream blush, although I've heard that this is like very firm. And then you have a powder highlight, thank goodness, because I would never use a cream highlight. And then 5 eyeshadows here, 3 mattes, 2 shimmers. I think that this would be a great go-to easy palette, and I'm very excited for it. I have heard that these shimmers are a little bit more flaky, which is fine. I'm just really, really excited for this. If she came out with more editions of this type of thing, I guess I can't yet say if I would get it or not. But like literally the Natasha Denona bug bit me this year. I went from having no large palettes to several. And here's another one. This is one of her $120 palettes. This is the Sunset palette, but this, for, you know, a short period of time was on sale half off, making it 60 bucks. And this is something that I contemplated not getting because I did have ColourPop Yes Please at a time, or at, you know, in the past. And I also have the Tarte and Adelaine Marin palette, which is similar as well, but I went for it because it was a Christmas gift. So why not? So here's what this palette looks like. Very pretty. I mean, like, maybe not as crazy exciting as others, but I do think I'll get a lot of use out of this one. There's a couple shades I probably won't use, but it is very cute. But y'all don't need this, especially if you're not getting it half off. But you know, get the ColourPop dupe. There are other things out there, but I had the Christmas budget to use, so I did. Then we've got 3 cheek products, and the first one is a single blush from McGrath. I hemmed and hawed about this one, and then I was like, okay, I need it. And after looking up some wonderful swatches from people, including the amazing Christine from the Temptalia blog, I can't get it open, which is a problem. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the color I got is Nude Venus, which is kind of like a corally color, right? Like a nude coral. This isn't as nude as I would think, but that makes it more versatile for more skin tones. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. I have not tried the Pat McGrath blushes yet, so I'm very happy to have that. I also love the box packaging for it. So pretty. And speaking of, I did also get the light version of her Holiday Cheek Trio, and I love how skinny this packaging is because her packaging can be bulky, and I love that it's still cute and that it has the same design as the box. That's the only thing I don't like about her really big palettes, is that this gorgeous design is only on the cardboard. So in here you have Divine Rose Blush, Desert Orchid Blush, and Golden Nectar Highlight. I believe all of these are permanent. I know at least the blushes are, but I think that these mini versions will last me forever. I'm so excited to play with this. It's nice that you have a peach blush, a pink blush, and then that nice light highlight. And the deeper version of this did look really nice as well. So very excited to try this out. I was really hoping that the Bridgerton collab was going to come to Sephora because I have some Sephora store credit I was going to use on it. I wanted to get the Cheek Trio, which again had permanent shades, but like I don't want them as singles. And I really wanted the eye palette. So it looks like it's not coming to Sephora, which is a real big bummer, but I guess I don't need them, right? I don't need them if it's not gonna come to Sephora. Then I also have this hella expensive palette. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Universe palette. And I was tempted with some Ulta store credit and a coupon to get the deep version of the holiday palette. But when I was able to swatch it in person at a Sephora, no, the blushes were very nice. The bronzer in that palette, like I've heard others say, is lighter than the bronzer in the light palette. I feel like Hourglass is just screwing with people at this point. Like, how does that work? Y'all put deeper blushes in there, a deeper powder, deeper highlight, but the bronzer is lighter than this. Like, they need to work on their bronzers. But here are the 5 products inside. So this is a finishing powder in Infinity Powder. I guess there's only one. I thought there were multiple, but I think that this has like 2 regular ambient powders and 1 strobing powder. I could be wrong. Then we have the strobe blush, which means it has shimmer finish in Vibrant Heat, a bronzer in Glistening Bronze Light, a regular blush in Luminous Rose, and a strobe powder in Supernatural Strobe Light. And I do think all of these except for the larger powder are brand new, which is exciting. And I get the point of having this as a larger pan, because if you're using this as a powder, you're going to use more of it than the others. But I would have preferred getting another blush shade, but from having one of these palettes, I know that it is hard to get your brush in there. So then we've got lip products. I only have 2 things here. The first would be this Tower 28 Lip Gloss Duo. And this has a full size of the Clear and Chill. I've used up a mini before. I don't necessarily need a clear gloss, but this is a great formula. I'm happy to have it. And it was the only way to get this new shade in the milky formula, but it has shimmer to it. This is called Chestnut. So this is a lot warmer than their other shades. So happy to have it. I think this is a great formula and very affordable. So these glosses I think are $14 each, and this set was $22. So very happy to have those. And then we have another popular gloss formula, and I really picked this up because it's just Steph and Babs Beauty rave about this, and they finally came out with a mini set. I love trying out different formulas in minis. I would rather do that than commit to a full size. And it's worked out very well for me so far, for some formulas that I've liked and some that I haven't liked. But this is the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Gloss Trio. In all 3 of the shades are on the Sephora website. They just released some shades on their own website. So you have Rosy Outlook, Daisy Pink, and Velvet. So excited to try this formula, see if it feels too thick for me. Then we've got some like miscellaneous things that I was given that are beauty related. The first is something that I won at our work Christmas party for having the ugliest sweater, thanks to my dad and my mom, who bought his sweater at Walmart. and I got to pick from a couple different things. So I picked this little Soap and Glory, the Glorious 5 set. So I passed on the Vitamin C face wash and the Pillow Plump gloss, but I kept the Flake Away body polish, the Righteous Butter body moisturizer, and the Clean On Me shower gel. They look like really good sizes, and I haven't tried those products from Soap and Glory before. Then my friend Lauren, who sells beauty counter products, sent me a couple things. I did do a first impression of these on my Instagram. If I remember, I will have it linked down below. And I actually won a giveaway, and I was able to pick out any product that I wanted. And I chose one of their newer products. That would be the Cheeky Clean Cream Blush. Of course, I had to pick a peachy shade, and that would be Cider. So pretty, and this compact is just precious. And then she, of course, gave me this really cute little canvas bag that says Beauty Comes Clean. And she also included one of the little mini glosses from a holiday set. This is the Beyond Gloss in Ginger Shimmer, which has a really pretty iridescent pink and like orange shift to it. Very pretty, and it is like a sheer gloss, but you can see a little bit of that dimension in person on the lips, which is very pretty. And then I get a bunch of things from my mom. So my mom still does a stocking for us, and I gave her some hints of things that I was needing toiletry wise. It's always like what we put in there: toiletry, candy, some like small amount gift cards. So she gave me some blonde bobby pins and hair ties, which I really needed. And then also a 2-pack of my EOS Smooth Stick and Sweet Mint, which if you guys saw my backup drawer video, I only had one backup, so very happy to have 2 more. I also wanted some body wash, so she gave me this Olay Ultra Moisture Shea Butter body wash, and this is a 3 ml size, which should last me a while because we really don't travel very often. And usually when I go to my mom's house, I use whatever she has anyway to save my product. Then my mom does sell a brand called Lemongrass Spot. Like the spot treatment is really good. It's better than anything else that I've used, but she sent me something that I've used up this year, and this would be the Peppermint Stick Lip Polish, which is their lip scrub. So I will definitely be panning this again in 2022. It's a really nice product. I really like the scent of this. The lip butter in this same scent, I'd say pass on. I didn't really like the texture. Then she gave me the Pink Healing Balm, which is a multi-purpose nourishing balm, which would be great. I have like some random dry spots. Then this organic argan oil that you can use for your face and your hair and your skin. So we'll see. Y'all know I don't really love oils. Then she gave me this Sprinkle Some Twinkle makeup set. So she was going to give me the mascara, so she got me this set to try a few more products. I'm going to be honest with y'all, I don't like the other things, so I'm actually going to give them back to her so she can sell them, and I'm just going to keep the mascara. So this is the Mineral Eyeshadow in Dazzle. I won't use a loose shadow, and definitely not one this color. Then she gave me Sheer Minerals, which is like a sub brand, the makeup brand part of Lemongrass Spa. And this is their lip gloss in Starstruck, which is like a warm champagne shimmer. I don't really wear just shimmer glosses. And then we have the mascara, the Sheer Volume Mascara. I'm not going to open it up and show you the wand yet. I probably use it soon just so I can tell my mom what I think of it. But I know my sister is using this and likes it, so we'll see. Y'all know I layer mascaras anyways. So that was very thoughtful of her. I hate to give it back, but I would rather just give it to her unused so she can try to sell it and get some money back. But I will try the mascara for her. Those are all of the beauty products that I got for Christmas. The other thing I got would be this really gorgeous big round gold mirror. I told Justin just like randomly that I really wanted one to go over my desk because I think it will go well with the vibes, and he found one that's like the perfect size at Marshall's. And we haven't put it up yet because you have to like bolt it into the wall. So we want to make sure that we put it in the right place. So that's a project to be done soon. And then I'll show you a picture of what it looks like complete on Instagram probably. But I'm so excited for it. And that was very thoughtful of him. And it showed that he was listening, which he isn't always. So that was nice. Also this regrowth, I tried to hairspray it down. It's not working. But anyway, y'all, I would love to know what you guys got for Christmas. Do you get makeup or do you tend to get other things? Do you get fun things? Do you get practical things? I just am nosy like that, so please share with me. Please go back and enter my giveaway if you have or haven't already. And I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.